everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Gabe, and this is Gabe Loves Makeup. I hope everybody is having a super awesome day so far. So anyway, if you guys want to check out what I've got on in this one, I just did the e.l.f. review with the LCC creams. If you kind of want to go over there and check out and see some of the stuff that I did on my complexion, you can go over there and head it, and you can, that video should be up now. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a 50-year-old makeup artist. I've been in the industry 25 plus years. And I've been in all aspects of the industry, especially in the cosmetic industry, and working in retail and working in retail stores and customer service, and been a national makeup artist. So anyway, I just decided a couple months ago that I wanted to do a YouTube channel, and you know, here we are. So anyway, I'm glad you guys are here, and if you are some of my older subscribers, then I'm glad to have you guys back, because you guys know I love you and I love all your comments and you guys are awesome. So anyway, so today we are actually going to go over some of these palettes that I got in the Sephora haul. I actually picked up some in the Sephora haul, and I actually picked up some in the I picked up some off the Pat McGrath site, and then I actually have like one or two more still coming, so I'm not done with yet. So I've got a lot to kind of go over, and some that I want to review, and then we're going to actually do one of the palettes today. So I mean, or one of the, I think I'm going to do one of the 4 pans, but I definitely wanted to go over with you guys just to show you some of the stuff that I got, so that way you can kind of see. So let's go over the stuff that we got at the Sephora sale first, so that way you guys can kind of you know, if you're, I know that the Sephora sale is over now, but definitely you can kind of see some of the stuff that maybe I picked up. So anyway, my first one that I'm going to show you is the Naughty Nude palette by Huda Beauty. I've kind of been in it, I've swatched it a little bit, so I've kind of played with it a little bit, but if you guys can see, it's got like, this is like a gel, so it looks like I've really dug in it, but I'm not. It's like a gel, like a glossy at the end. It's such a beautiful palette. I'm so glad that I picked up this palette. It's just so beautiful with so many earthy nudes and marble. All these are like marbleized like shades, so they're like a mixture of different blends together, and they are just so pretty. Like this one, just to show you, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Like a brown and a celestial purple type kind of color. It's just beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. It's a really, really pretty palette. This one retails, I think, for $68 or $67, I believe. So, you know, but it is really, really beautiful. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to do a look with that one. This is the Eternal Eden, Divine Rose Luxe Quad in Eternal Eden. Now, I will tell you, this one is very messy because when I got it, it broke. And so it has just been a mess since. And so it's like, you know, I am getting another one, so it will be sent to me. I am going to get a new one. They are sending me one, but I did get this off of the Sephora site. So it's just having a bad right here. The one that broke, and she just goes everywhere, like all over the place. But this palette is just so beautiful. This shade right here, just alone right there, that shade is just so pretty. It's like this really beautiful sunny color. And then look at this one, this pink. Oh my god, look at that pigment. Isn't that gorgeous? Even the one that's all messed up, I mean, you know, that's all messed up like that. Look at this, look at that. Oh my god, isn't that gorgeous? It is so pretty. And then there's like a more of a brown, like a plummy brown shade in there too. So I'm looking forward to really, this one was the palette that I wanted the most. And then of course is the one that breaks. But that happened to me too with the Natasha Denona Love palette. When I got the larger one, it did that to me too. There was one or two in there that broke. And then the same thing happened with her blush palette too that I got. So I'm like, sometimes I just don't have really good experiences with these palettes. A lot of time, guys, I get like, every time I get them, I get something broken. Why? I'm like, you know, either that or I'll drop it, and they are so fragile. You have to be very careful with these very luxurious palettes. I've noticed that they're extremely fragile, and you have to be really careful about how you handle them, and how you, like, even with traveling with them, I would be frightened to travel with the majority of these because I'd be so afraid that they would break, because they're just so, so fragile and delicate like. So anyway, the next one that I got from Sephora was this one. It's another, I got quite a few Pat McGraths. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 5 Pat McGrath palettes, and I've never had Pat McGrath before. If you guys are new to my channel, this is my first time. The only time I've used a Pat McGrath palette was my roommate, and I did it a long time ago. If you go down scroll down towards the bottom, I did this two look thing with, it was like a New Year's Eve look with the, I did two different looks. One was like a 90s look and one was like a 70s look with the Mothership Volume 1. So I don't have any of the palettes, so I wanted to experience some Pat McGrath palettes, and now that I have some. But this is the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad and Interstellar Icon is what it's called. And this one is just so beautiful. I mean, this blue purple shade is just stunning. I mean, just look at that. And this one is like a khaki. So this is some of the similar shades it's in, it seems to me, that was in that Mothership one. It seems a little similar because these shades look like they're a little bit from that palette or similar to them. But it is really, really beautiful. I really, really do like it. So I am really excited to play with this one too. So that'll be really fun. And then next on the one that I got from Sephora is the Natasha Denona. It's the Circo Loco palette. I'm so excited to use it. Now, if you guys are new to my channel or if you haven't watched me before, I love color. I love it. I'm not afraid of it at all. I just love it. I think it's so much fun. And this palette just screams fun to me. It's just so much fun. Look at that. How beautiful that is. Isn't that fun? It's so pretty. And you got like so many beautiful shades. This shade right here, this shade right there, oh my God, that is just gorgeous. This one and the fun Tomine, is that how she said that? Like that, look how pretty that is. And then Snow Cone, which everybody's been raving about, that's right there, that Snow Cone color. It is just gorgeous. And this Aerialist right here, that one, my God, look at they're just beautiful. They're just stunning shades. They're really beautiful. It's the Natasha Denona pigment. It is a little bit of a pricey palette though. It is $129 for the palette. So she's one of the more expensive Natasha Denona palettes. It's not a cheap one, but it is definitely really beautiful. And I am really, really looking forward to that one. So that one will be a fun one to do. So I'm going to do another Natasha Denona one before I get off of it was from a BoxyCharm. And so you have to be a member of the BoxyCharm in order to get it. But it is this one, because it's exclusive to BoxyCharm, it's called Peak. And actually it's like these really pretty soft matte shades. And they look really, really beautiful. And then you have all of these are matte except for this one right here. Sorry about my cut up finger. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's like really, really beautiful. They're very, very soft. Like look at this beautiful matte burnt auburn shade. Isn't that really beautiful? And this one over here on this side, look how pretty that one is. That was so pretty. The matte burnt one is called Amahara, and then that one over there is Jasper. They're just so beautiful, though. But it's a really beautiful, warm earth tone palette, which will be great to travel with if you want like really earthy tone colors, or you don't like really crazy colors, or you like more of a simple matte look. This would be really, really beautiful. But you have to be a member of BoxyCharm in order to get it. She's got like a couple of that. There's like 2 or 3 of them that are exclusive to BoxyCharm. So, but if you have a BoxyCharm membership, you can definitely, that would be something you can definitely get in your box. So the next ones are from the Pat McGrath site. So the first one is it's the Pat McGrath Mothership eyeshadow palette, and it is the Rose Decadence. And so this one is still pretty new, guys. So it's still got the plastic on it and everything. I forgot to take it off. But look how beautiful these are. Isn't that so pretty? It's got like really beautiful, like the purple and the pink. And then you see like this one right here is also kind of like a purplish, like a more of a matte. So there's like, there's 2 mattes, and the other ones look more like, they're more like satin metallics, but they're just so, so, so beautiful. And then the other one is now these again, now one of them is on sale. I think this one is, no, not this one, it's the other one. It must be the other one. This one is the Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad and Risqué Rose. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look how pretty that is. Oh my God, that is just so beautiful. You know, Pat is known for her pigments, so that is not going to disappoint for sure. I mean, these are just, look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? So, so, so pretty. So pretty. And these are like $58 a piece, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier, but they're like $58. Now, this last one that I got from Pat McGrath is actually on sale on her site. I want to say it's like maybe $30 or $25, so it's been marked down. But this one is the Celestial, Divinity, Luxe Quad, and Fleur Fantasia is what it's called. And see how pretty that is? That is so pretty. And this one is the one I want to use today. So I'm going to try it today. And I haven't even got to take the tape off of it yet. I haven't even got to pull it off yet. So let's... I don't know if you can hear that or not. I know some people like that ASMR stuff. They kind of like that. So this is the one we're going to play with today. But God, isn't that beautiful? That is so, so pretty. I thought it would look pretty with this shirt, or, you know, be kind of, it'd be fun. It's kind of like a pastel-y, kind of like something for, you know, for spring or whatever. Man, I'm telling you, that palette just goes... That one that broke, it just goes everywhere. It's like, it gets all over my other palettes and everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just insane. So anyway, I am looking forward to these palettes, guys. So you will be seeing these in the near future. So, and I've got like maybe 1 or 2 more coming. I still haven't gotten them all yet. So I'm looking really, really forward to it. But we're going to go ahead and play with this one. So, I think I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with this one. So let me dig in here and get my, and do a Morphine by M22, which is actually one of my favorites. And we're going to go in this shade right here. It's called Lotus Paradise right here. So this one right here. So we're going to go into this one. Now, you guys, I've already done a little bit of mascara. I did a little bit. And I've got my brows on and everything. And I've already did an eyeshadow base. I did a little bit of Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. I did a little bit of that already on my lid already. I haven't done any liner or anything. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little something so I'd have it. And I put just a tad bit of powder on my lid. So that way it would go on really, really beautiful. Wow. That really built up fast. You do not need a lot. That was quick. I thought it was going to be like, oh, this is going to be really, really light. This is like, I'm like, nope. Not at all. It just like goes right in there. I'm like, okay. All right, Pat. But it did this really pretty peachy shade. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. I really like that. I thought it might be kind of like a really nice, quick, easy look, easier type look to it. You know, just kind of like build this up just a little bit more. I wanted my lid to really be pigmented and really build it up a little bit more. I'm gonna take it out this way just a tad. I want it more in the crease than anything. I don't really want it out there too much, but yeah, I want it to really make my eyes pop, because, you know, I like those kind of peachy, orangey colors, because they always make my eye look really pretty. So I think it gives me my eye color really pretty. So I really like that a lot. So let's take a little bit of the M124 brush, and let's take it and put it in. We're going to dip it in the lavender blue. We're going to take a little bit of that. And I'm going to put the lavender part right here. Ooh, that's pretty. Just kind of blend it up a little bit right up into that. If you are my girls or my guys that love a little bit of lavender in your look, that is gorgeous. Wow, that is so pretty. I take it down in here in my inner corner. Well, I'm kind of blend it a little bit more up into this one. And I'm kind of packing it too. I'm not really using a soft brush. I'm definitely using more of a packing brush, a little bit more to pack it on a little bit more, which is what I wanted it, because I want it to be impactful. I wanted this to really pop out there. Wow, that's gorgeous. With that peach, woo, that's pretty. I like this. It reminds me a little bit of the 80s. It's a very 80s color. That 80ish kind of color, late 80s, you know, maybe 88 or so. The purples, because a lot of the lines had those really purpley kind of colors. I love watching those 80s movies that are, you know, that have those really, you look at them and you're like, oh wow. Those eye looks are like, wow. They're so much fun to look at now. You're like, oh wow, I miss those days where the colors and the makeup and everything is fun. But yeah, that is so beautiful. Wow. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's do, let's take this shade here. I think I'm actually gonna use it because it's more of like a top, it's got like a topper look to it. That is so pretty. I'm gonna take this out on the outer corner. I'm just gonna take it and kind of pack it into that. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh yeah, up close, that is insane. That is really, really pretty. I'm gonna kind of blend it into that purple a little bit. Just kind of blend it in just to give it that really beautiful look to it. Pack this on a little bit more. Wow, that is stunning. Look how pretty that is. Oh wow, it looks, when you look at it in the palette, you would think this palette looks really crazy, but it really is beautiful altogether. It's not like even that dramatic even. It's not really. I mean, you would think it would be, but it's not really dramatic. It's very, very pretty. It just kind of all goes together. Take a little bit more on this side. It or not, but it actually has like a unique kind of shift to it. It's like almost like a purple, but it's got a pink, but yet it's, I don't know, it's very unique. It's a very unique kind of topper. I don't know, it's really, really cool. I really like it. So I would take a little bit more right there. So let me go back a little bit more into this peach shade. I'm gonna take just a little bit more and kind of blend that in again a little bit more into it because I want a little bit more peach in there, just a tad bit more. Oh, it's so pretty. That's really beautiful. So let me take a little bit of my packing brush and let me take a little bit of this purple, this lilac color, and I'm gonna take it up underneath my lash line. Kind of just connect it to that inner corner and just do that all together. Kind of give it like a little bit of a, I really, really like that. That is so pretty. Okay, so now let me take my Scott Barnes 62 brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna dip it into this gold shade, which is called Utopia is the name of it. And we're just gonna take it and kind of blend these colors together. So we have a really pretty blend so we don't have too much, they look more seamless together. A little bit more in here with that gold, with that purple there. See, it just gives that really beautiful highlight on above the brow. It's pretty. Oh, that's really gorgeous. All right, now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of liner and beneath it, a little bit. So I'm gonna take my black coffee. I think it's just part of the, it's the Permagel Ultra Glide pencil. I'm gonna take a little bit of it and we're just gonna take it in line a little bit below in my waterline, just to make it pop a little bit more. So it doesn't look too purple and it doesn't look like it's not got enough pigment to it, just to make it kind of pop together. It's so pretty. Just kind of give a little bit up to it so it's not all purple. And I'm gonna go all the way in. Not that I probably should, but I am anyway. Because I can and I want to. I'm gonna take it and just kind of blend that out a little bit underneath. I don't have any. And I'm not getting a lot of fallout, guys, by the way. There's not a lot of fallout from the shadows. The shadows are not really falling out. They're just really pigmented, but there's not a lot of fallout for sure. But wow, that is so pretty. That is really pretty. Okay. So let me do a little bit more mascara. My Hypnosis. We'll use my Lancome Hypnosis. My Hypnosis. I love Hypnosis. I don't know if you guys have ever used it or not, or if you have. I know that I have some people that have told me that they love it. It's one of their favorites. It's just one of my favorites too. It's just it's a classic. You can't go wrong with it for sure. Especially if you want some of the volume. It's so pretty. Sorry, my table squeaks, guys. I apologize. If you hear squeaky, it's my table. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing a squeaky table. Isn't that really, really pretty? Okay, so I did a little bit. I'm gonna do just a little bit of my Pat McGrath Astral Pink. I think that's that pink Astral, sorry. I'm gonna do a little bit of that, which looks like just like this. It's so pretty. It's very, very pink, but I'm gonna do a little bit more. I did a little bit of the Pat McGrath lip liner, and I think that was in, let me see, hold on a minute. I think it was in Warm. It's in Buff, in the shade Buff. I did a little bit of that, and I'm doing a little bit of the Pat McGrath lip gloss in Lust. Dare to Lust gloss. It's Dare to Bear is what it's called. I'm gonna do a little bit of that over it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love the smell of these. They smell so good. Oh my God, what do you guys think? I feel like I'm like living in an 80s dream. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take my blush down just a tad. Just doing it, just a little hint. Right through here. And you know what, why don't we do a little bit, because I did a little bit of that highlighty right there, a little 80-ish right there. I feel a little 80, a little Donna Mills. I'm feeling some Donna Mills going on. If you guys know who Donna Mills is, if you're too young and you're one of my younger people and you don't know who she is, then you'll have to look her up. But she was definitely the bomb. She was the bomb, yeah, for sure. One point in time, she was all that in a bag of chips, and she still looks fantastic. McGrath highlighter. I'm gonna take just a little bit right here, right there, and right here. I'm gonna take a little bit more right there. Okay, what do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? Oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Wow. I didn't know this color was gonna look like that. I was afraid it was gonna look kind of like, you know, sometimes when you get these kind of colors, they're kind of like very flat, or they're very matte, or they're just really blah, and they don't really have anything. Oh my God, this is just like 86 goodness is what, 1986 goodness is what this is. It's so pretty. And this right here, see, it doesn't look as dramatic as you would think it would look. It looks very soft and pretty with, even with the, and when I added that brown liner and a little bit more of this, because this is a little bit more of a warmer shade, it just makes it look so pretty. And especially if you're gonna wear anything kind of pastelish, it's so pretty. And this together, I mean, who would think that this color is like this super pink? Look at that, the pink, it's like, and looks that great, and it looks like a beautiful peach. I mean, oh wow, that is just so pretty. I love it. I love it. I think it's really awesome, you guys. So this one was the one that was on sale too. So on the Pat McGrath site, not on Sephora anymore. So just let you know that this is on the Pat McGrath. And I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $28 or $30 or something like that. And again, is the Fleur Fantasia palette, and I'll have it listed down below. So anyway, you guys, let me know if you liked any of the palettes that we went over, if there was anything that you guys looked that maybe you picked up on the Sephora site, or maybe you picked up on the Pat McGrath site that maybe you really liked. You know, let me know too, like what is the next palette you want me to see me use. You want to see me do another Pat McGrath, or you want me to see the Natasha Denona. That one I cannot wait to play in, because I've already got a couple looks in my head that I want to do it with. So that one is definitely going to be used. I think I'm going to actually use this one more than I will the Love palette, which you know, believe it or not, I have not really used a lot. This one though, I'm feeling like I definitely will use, because this is more at my speed. So you have to let me know down below what you think. You know, give me some comments, let me know. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really do appreciate it. So that's it for me. I don't really have anything else to say about this palette other than the fact that it's just 80s deliciousness, and I just love it, and I think it's great. If you guys think the same, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know. So anyway, make sure you be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, and most of all, guys, be nice to people. It doesn't hurt to be nice to somebody just at least once a day. You don't have to do it all day long, but at least you can do it just once a day. But definitely stay nice to people. And you know, we will see each other again in the next episode. So anyway, take care. Peace out. Bye.